always wanted to be at the forefront, for I have always loved the limelight. So being a leader was the only option, even if that meant it came with a little bit of stage fright. Leadership is not always about limelight, glamour, and fashion. It is about service, learning, and compassion. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
These few lines encompass my journey as a leader, a journey that started with identifying leadership with power and authority, to today where I stand and understand that leadership is more about serving others, helping them improve, and most importantly, in the process, becoming a better version of yourself. When I chose the path leadership development in my pathways journey, my core idea was to be able to refine my leadership skills and take them to the next level. When I was told that I will have to do a few leadership activities as a process of my path by my mentor, I decided that I would take up the challenges that I had never taken before. This story is about one such challenge. I am a soft skills trainer, and one of the prime institutions, or to say my alma mater institution that I have always been associated with, is Sri Shikshayatan College. I've done my graduation from there, and right after graduating, once I started training, my principal's given me the opportunity to be a soft skills faculty in the college. So even today, and I hope for the coming years, I remain to be a soft skills trainer at the college. Every year they have an annual debate championship. Now, how many of you have ever been to a debate? How many have attended and participated? While most of us think it's a war of words, few will understand that it is the application of logic. While most of us feel that debating right from the forefront is what we need, some of us understand that organizing a debate from the back end is by far the most tedious job. This year, in organizing their annual debate, the principal called me to her office and told me about a situation. She said, Archita, for the very first time, I feel that you should take up as the head of the debate society. Now, mark these words. I am an external faculty to the college. All the other teachers usually fight for this position. Why am I being offered something? I am not just a curious person, but I'm also a person with a lot of suspicion. So when I'm offered something too good to be true, I realize it's too good to be true. That is when my heart struck and I asked the principal, ma'am, is there a problem this year that the other teachers don't want to take it up? That is when she said, this year we have top 4 debaters who are a part of the organizing team. But all 4 of them will not be allowed to participate for the other ones organizing. I think you should meet them before you ask me what the problem was. So the next day, I summoned all 4 of them in the conference room and asked them about their opinion for this year's debate. Very promptly, the first student, Aisha, said, ma'am, if there is anybody who should lead this team of 4, it should be me. Garima replied, really? Who do you think you are? To which Pooja said, please, stop arguing. I do not want to lead a team of people who argue. Do you understand what the problem was? I could simply see 3 reasons why this team had such a major dispute. Reason number 1, ego clash. Whenever we work in a team, our ego prevents us from working under other people. How many of you have been in a position where you think you know better than the person who is leading you? And yet you have managed to work under them. The idea is our ego prevents us from learning from those people. Reason number 2, hunger for limelight. Everybody wants to be at this podium. How many of you here do not want to come to the podium? That's what I expected. It is important to understand that it's not always the limelight that you need as a leader. And reason number 3, lack of maturity. all these people did not have the maturity to understand that to work as a team, someone will be given more responsibilities than the other. I decided to solve the problem, and my solution was very simple. I eliminated the queen bee concept. Solution number 1, I eliminated all titles. I said this year we're not going to have a team leader. We will have 4 team leaders in a team of 4. Aisha, because you're so good with documentation, I want you to take care of registration. Garima, because you're fabulous with social media, I want you to head the PR department. Pooja, I feel that you're someone who has fabulous technical knowledge, so I want you to head the technical and the back-end team. And finally, Garima, you are one person who people can easily relate with, so I want you to be the head of participation and audience engagement. I allocated 4 different work to all 4 of them. They were really happy, for I had told them something they were good at. The debate went on successfully, and the principal called and congratulated me for having done a wonderful job. What did I do? Like I said, my first step was elimination of all titles. Sometimes in a team, to get people working, you have to make sure there is no queen bee. My second step, identify their strengths. Whenever someone identifies your strengths or tells you that this is what you are good at, you feel that you will truly be able to improve under them. And my final step was motivation. I motivated each one of them in their own field to make sure that they feel they are important. Dear friends, this project has been a very, very simple one, and it's been about 1.5 months since I've completed it. But to be very honest, it has taught me the lessons of leadership that I think no other project has. I hope that this will be a small experience that will remain with me for the rest of